Hello friends, all of us must have eaten a sandwich. A long and very crispy hot cake, although these cakes are sold in grocery stores. Most are handmade and you can make them completely at home. I will first prepare the ingredients. And necessary tools for this cake, here we have tapioca flour, rice flour, pre-roasted eggs, granulated sugar, condensed milk, and black sesame. Of course, the sandwich mold is indispensable. This mold looks quite similar to the man cake mold that you have seen before. However, the inside of this mold has small pattern lines and looks different than you can see. Now we will take about 200 grams of tapioca starch and put it in a bowl. Add another 300 grams of rice flour, mix the two together, and then put it aside. I will take another bowl and separate 3 eggs into it. Add 300 grams of granulated sugar, a little condensed milk, and 400 milliliters of coconut milk, and stir until they are evenly dissolved. Next, we will take the bowl of flour just now. Put it all into the mixture with this juice. Then mix it up until it is all completely dissolved together. You see that the mixture seems a bit thick. I will add about 15 grams of black sesame. To make the cake more fragrant, we'll let the dough rest for about 45 minutes. During this time, I will remember the wood stove for the fire to burn. We will let the stove burn for a while for the sticks to form red coals before starting to bake the cake. After a while, the firewood was finished, and the coal was also available. I'll take an iron bowl and put it across the stove and put the mold on top. Remember to adjust the stove as well as the cake, and so that they do not tilt, so that when baking, the dough will spread around more evenly. When the mold is heated, I will use a banana stem to soak the cooking oil and apply it evenly on both sides of the mold. Now we are going to prepare the dough for baking with this 2-inch mold. I put it in about a rack of dough. We will make the dough right in the middle of the mold to spread. Cover the mold and adjust the fire to heat evenly. When the cake has baked for about a minute, we will return to the other side and continue to bake for about 30 seconds more. After this time, when you open the mold, you see the dough has turned yellow. At this point, the cake is cooked. We will use a tongs or a pair of chopsticks to fold the edge of the cake and wrap it into a tube. You see, we have made such a long sandwich when it's just cooked. The cake is still hot and soft, so it's easy to roll. When removed from the mold, it will harden and keep the round tubular shape. As you can see, I will pull the clamps out and continue doing the same with the others. Once you've rolled up quite a few tubular sandwiches, for later baking, you can fold them into 4 pieces to create cakes shaped like a triangle, which also looks very nice. I'm going to make more triangles. For the rest of the dough in the bowl, we're done. We've got the round tubular sandwiches in triangle shape with an attractive color. The sandwich is crispy and sweet, combined with the aroma of baked goods, creating a very delicious feeling. This cake, when eaten, if it is prepared with a glass of ice, you will find the cake has a better taste, and we also eat more with these sandwiches. When left out like that, they will absorb moisture in the air and make the cake soft. Therefore, we should put everything in a plastic bag to limit air in and help the cake retain its taste, like it was just baked. Sandwiches packed in glass plastic bags can be used many days later and still crispy and delicious.